We begin with President Biden unveiling a new sweeping action providing legal protections to roughly 500,000 undocumented migrants nationwide. The new plan is set to be the largest expansion of immigration policy since DACA, or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, was first put in place 12 years ago. The plan will legally protect undocumented spouses and children of U.S. citizens from facing deportation. It also helps certain non-citizens apply for lawful permanent residency in the United States. Let's bring in CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. Nancy, who does this policy apply to, and how soon is it expected to take effect?
Lindsay, there are a series of requirements. You have to have been in this country, undocumented, of course, for at least 10 years. In fact, the White House says the average length of time that a recipient will have been in the country is more like 23 years. You have to be married to a U.S. citizen. You obviously have to pass a background check. And as you pointed out, the children of these applicants would be eligible as well. If you meet all those requirements, then you would be allowed to apply for a work permit without having to leave the country first. That's the way it works right now. These individuals, if they want to try to go through the process, which they are eligible for, they need to leave the country altogether for a period of time so they aren't in violation of any immigration laws. So this would sort of streamline it, allow them to stay in the country, allow them to apply for a work permit, and then 5 years later, they would be able to apply for permanent citizenship.
So this action also includes a plan to allow DACA recipients who graduated from college here in the U.S. to get an employment-based visa more easily. What can you tell us about that?
Right. So the first process that we just talked about is designed to help DACA recipients, people who came to this country as children, don't know any other home. Now they're married, they're trying to work, and they're having trouble doing that. This program, the second program, is designed to help that same community, but we're talking about dreamers, DACA recipients who maybe aren't married yet. Maybe they just finished college. And what it will do is streamline the process to apply for a work visa, a work permit, particularly for high-skilled laborers, for that dreamer community if they have graduated from college at a U.S. college or university.
Nancy, are you expecting a legal fight on this? And also, it's interesting because we know the president just took that executive action authorizing immigration officials to deport large numbers of migrants without processing their claims. How is he sort of balancing immigration policy heading into November?
I think you have to assume that there will be not just one, but multiple legal challenges. That seems to happen anytime an administration, whether it's Democratic or Republican, tries to go it alone on immigration policy. This White House argues that they feel they're on strong legal footing. They say they have no choice because Congress can't manage to do anything when it comes to border policy or immigration policy writ large. But there's no question that they are anticipating legal challenges, not just to this proposal, but to the one that they announced a couple of weeks ago to crack down on asylum seekers who are crossing into the U.S.
Nancy Cordes, thank you.